Scott Brown campaign with their little computer and website and her little Twitter thing. So let's welcome Carol Greenberg.
First day that I've been able to talk, so hopefully my voice is going to hold out for this. Pony Express. Can everybody hear me? Yep. Pony Express, U.S. mail, telephone, fax, email. Now, social media networking. How many of you are familiar with Twitter and Facebook? Everyone? How many of you have accounts with Twitter or Facebook? Twitter and Facebook are part of what is now called the social media networking over the internet. It's the new way to do business. It's also become the new way to get people elected. Twitter and Facebook have been around for a few years. They became more known last summer during the Iran uprising. The Iran government shut down all phone service throughout the country. The only way of communication was through Twitter and Facebook. Each allows you to reach a large number of people in a short amount of time with little effort. Just send a message out to one of your followers or friends. Ask them to send that same message to their followers and friends. In no time, it becomes viral. It's heard all over the world. Post some info or an announcement on Facebook. Your page can be accessed anywhere in the world. This is how Mousavi, the so-called real winner in the last Iran election, got his messages out to his protesters. When and where to show up, what time, what the plan was. These two social networks were the only way the Iranians could communicate at the time with each other. And this allowed me to interact with many of these protesters. No need for a cell phone, no long distance charges. Pretty amazing. I'm assuming everyone here knows who Scott Brown is. On December 1st, when he started his campaign, hardly anyone knew his name. Even I didn't know his name. But Brown hired a great campaign manager who understands what impact the new social networking craze could have on his campaign. This social networking accounted for a lot of the momentum that propelled the underdog Brown into the Massachusetts Senate seat. 3 weeks before the election on January the 19th, Brown was 30 points down. With the help of Twitter and Facebook, his name suddenly became known all over the world. Some of you may debunk Facebook and Twitter, but let's face it, it's become the ultimate way of communication and to get your message to a large number of people in the shortest amount of time. Facebook is more like a bulletin board. Twitter is communication in real time. I was involved with a group of 12 people on Twitter who were actively supporting Scott Brown. We tracked a special hashtag or marker that we use for our tweets containing Brown. By tracking those hashtags, we found in less than 1 week our tweets had reached over 3 million people. Now that's communication. And that does not even count the people who did not use that hashtag in their messages. Right before the Scott Brown campaign, the Republican Party started using the social media to get their message across. And this strategy paid off big time for Brown. While his opponent, Martha Coakley, actually logged more tweets on Twitter, Brown's strategy Coakley just posted her messages. She didn't ask for any interaction. Brown's campaign actively interacted with all of his followers or friends and asked these people to put the message out to others. Brown posted 59 ads and videos in 3 weeks' time and asked all his followers to send the links out to all of their friends. This multiplied and ultimately his message reached millions of people who otherwise didn't know who he was a month before. The Democratic Party has been heavily using Organizing for America, or OFA. It is the website that President Obama uses to get his messages to his supporters. But the real difference here is that on this website, there is no interaction like there is on Facebook and Twitter. Studies after the Massachusetts election have shown the benefit and effect of this social media. Some say because Obama did not use heavily Facebook and Twitter to get his message out, this was a big reason why Coakley lost the election. You've heard the saying that brown is the new black. Well, Twitter and Facebook are the new fax and email. This election has changed the way campaigns are run. Since the Brown campaign's success, many other candidates have joined Facebook and Twitter. It is the ultimate way to make themselves know how they stand on the issues and how they get their donations. It's the way future elections may be won and lost. Right now, I am actively involved on Twitter and some other races. Our choice of candidates may not always win, but we sure won't be able to fault Twitter and Facebook for not getting our message across. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol.